everybody who backed the Steadicam Volt and anybody who is looking to purchase it. I just got mine. I definitely was not one of the earliest backers, but I'm very fortunate to have gotten one. So I'm going to be reviewing it and comparing it to the DJI Osmo, which is kind of what they were trying to compete with, it looks like. Hopefully this lives up to the expectations, and hopefully it ends up being a great tool, because there were a lot of delays and a lot of frustrations and lack of communication on Tiffen's part, and I'm just hoping the end product is everything we hope for. So I pulled up Tiffen's website right behind me so that we can start setting up the Steadicam. So a big frustration I'm having with the Steadicam Volt is no matter what I seem to do and how many adjustments I make, it doesn't seem to actually balance the weight. It keeps leaning to the sides. I adjust my phone ever so slightly. Oh, it's getting better. Okay, let's try bringing this back just a little bit. So I'm doing all this setup, and I've tried setting it up a couple times. Let's try that. There we go. Just can't seem to get it right. The DJI Osmo, however, produces much more stable footage, as you saw from my test footage on that, and it's just quick, easy setup. Whereas this, I had to balance the weights and had to get everything precise and perfect, and even then still doesn't want to cooperate. One thing that really frustrates me is get it all stable, right? Perfect. Cool. Let's put it in movie mode. As soon as if it wants to go into movie mode, it keeps leaning to the side, my shots. Let's try and get it balanced out. Nope, that's not where I wanted you. There we go, come on, straighten out. Nope, just wants to lean to the side. So, movie mode, not really good unless you want footage that's going to be at an angle. I haven't perfected it. I imagine I can make it better, but for the sheer inconvenience of having to adjust it, because I had it almost perfect, and I put my phone the same way, put it right next to where the SIM tray is when I put it in. I positioned everything fine, and then I had to readjust it again after my first test run. So not ideal. Let me just bring the Osmo over so you can kind of see how easy that is in comparison. Osmo. Slide it in, screw in the back, turn on, voila, it's set up. And for $100 more, I get a lot more features. I get smart tracking, it stabilizes itself, it gets firmware updates. I like the Steadicam Volt. I want to love it. I'm gonna keep playing with it a little bit, but right now I'm just I'm not happy with tiffen. See, this is what I'm talking about. I just put my phone back in the same way it was. Haven't changed the balance, but it seems to think everything's off, and this confuses me. Because generally I feel like I can follow instructions pretty well. Let's slide this to the side. There, nope. Okay, let's try it one more time. Let's do that. There we go. Oh, it almost, there we go. Okay, kind of, like a little bit, still rocking and swaying, but if I turn it on, come on, there you go, stabilize, there we go, look at that, yeah, now let's put it in cinematic mode, yeah, sweet, let's go try doing another test run. Maybe it was user error. Cool. Okay, after playing around with the Steadicam and the Osmo, I have determined that I like the Osmo more, but because I can't really return the Steadicam Volt, I'm going to learn to love it. There were some noticeable differences between the Osmo and the Steadicam Volt. I definitely think if you're buying it and you aren't one of us Kickstarter backers who kind of got duped, I would stay clear of it, or I would invest a little bit more to get the DJI Osmo just for those smart features, the ease of setting it up. The Steadicam Volt, however, though, it does feel nice, and I imagine with practice I'm going to really love it and I'm going to be able to use it in my wedding videos and stuff like that, but it is definitely not something that I would say competes with the Osmo, but it does produce stable video, and I hope to be able to get some more stable footage for my B-roll with my phone while I set up my mirrorless camera for my primary shots. Well, that was kind of quick comparison videos and a quick run through of it. I am no expert on it by any means right now, but just from simplicity, ease of use, and setup, the Osmo is definitely the winner of the two stabilizers for mobile devices.